how far do you agree with the view that tribunals curtail the jurisdiction of ordinary courts? And in view of the above, discuss the constitutional validity and competency of the tribunals in India. If you observe this question, you'll find three parts of it. The first was, how far do you agree? Okay. Second point, discuss the constitutional validity. And the third is discuss the competency. See, note this down in your head, underline it in your head or in a paper. So you know that these are the three things which you need to address, like anything, it has to be there. So I started with the introduction by telling that there is Article 323A that talks about the tribunals and other things. Okay, so you can tell about that this is where the constitutionally the tribunals are mentioned. And then coming straight forward to this, how far do you agree that tribunals curtail the jurisdiction? So I somehow briefly tried to define what tribunals are. They are quasi-judicial bodies which are made in order to ease the load on the regular judiciary, the High Court and the Supreme Court and local courts. And that's how they are, special bodies which have special domain knowledge. That's how you can say these are the things. How far do you agree? You can do it on your own. I felt that they do not much curtail. They can be overlapping, but that's not much curtailing, because ultimately, if you look at the two judgments, one judgment was the L. Chandrakumar judgment versus Union of India, L. Chandrakumar versus Union of India. So I read this judgment somewhere while articles were there. I noted it down, and the judgment was about the importance of tribunals is there, but the appeal from tribunals can also go to the High Court. So tribunals cannot supplant, but they only supplement the jurisdiction of the High Court. This was there. So I tried to use this judgment. Coming to constitutional validity, I again highlighted how it is constitutionally valid to have tribunals, how they have been instituted for this purpose. Coming to competency, see, in paper 2, you'll have a lot of reports of the government or parliamentary committee reports that are coming up. So on the internet, you can find out under PRS legislative research. So there I had read somewhere that there was a report of the Law Commission, and that report had been talking about the fact that there's a huge pendency. So I had noted down this data that in Income Tax Tribunal, and there's one more tribunal, the Central Administrative Tribunal, CAT. So in here, there was a pendency of more than 90,000 cases, and here there was a pendency of more than 40,000 cases. All right. So this shows that despite the fact that you have tribunals, the reason why you have been establishing it is not being achieved. There are certain loopholes. Then you can also I also talked about how the impartiality of choosing the person for Law Commission is not there, because the government is choosing it and government is the biggest litigant. So these are some of the areas which you can add up in this answer.